errors, just a tiny hike down, that'll be, could be a pretty sizable deduction, 0.2 on that hop. When it's out of a 9.95, again, the error, margin for error, very small.
She had a 9.85 on that vault against UCLA last week.
Now, up on bars for Utah.
Here comes one of the house favorites, Miley O'Keefe.
2021 national champion on this event. She'll do that double Arabian dismount that we saw from McKenna Smith. She nailed it in warm-ups.
She was also the NCAA champion on floor that year and the Pac-12 Gymnast of the Year. All of her bars routines this year have gone 9.8 or better. A couple of 9.825s. Excuse me, 9.85.
Usually just comes down to the landing for her. A little soft in her back on some of those handstands, but wow, look at that. The control she showed on that landing, just daring the judges to take a deduction there. There was none to be found in my book.
Well, she's really good on bars, and later we're going to see her on beam where she is #1 in the country right now.
Just dropped out of the sky. Those flips completed above the height of the bar.
I loved how she just held it, didn't even blink on the landing.
When she stuck it in warm-ups, she sort of danced out of it. You can tell she's feeling really confident.
So a couple of 9.825s in the middle of this lineup for Washington. This is where they need to bump. They need to start getting 9.85s and an occasional 9.9s.
And Amara can stick this vault.
Amara Cunningham, we talked about her at the top of the show. Pac-12 Specialist of the Week.
Just a small hop back. Like Skylar, the vault is technically very, very good.
9.875 on that vault against UCLA a week ago. All of her vaults have been 9.8 or better.
And Amara, 5th year. Jen Llewellyn was so excited when she came back to the team. And she just announced she was accepted to USC for physical therapy school, one of the top schools in the country.
9.95 for Miley O'Keefe is a season high for her.
Crystal Issa's bar routine is so challenging from start to finish. That Ray release move and that bail handstand done so well. This dismount combination is one of the hardest being done in college gymnastics. We'll do the blindfold right into a double layout. And just the slightest hop backwards.
She's always 9.85 or above on this event. That should continue that streak. 16 of her last 19 coming in.
The technique required on this dismount, she has to do that blindfold so well to be able to wind up into that double layout. Just really special.
You see Crystal in the next rotation as well. She has beam on her program today as well. 3 straight 9.825s. Leaves it for Innes now. Emily Innes, the freshman from Pittsburgh. Career debut in the leadoff spot on vault against UCLA last week. Now eyes the board in Salt Lake City.
So that is her first vault on the road. Really nice body position, good repulsion in the air, and a pretty sizable hop back.
But again, still better than last week, and that's what you're looking for with Washington, improvement every week.
Absolutely. Incremental improvement is part of their overall goals. Can you just get a quarter tenth, a half tenth better each week? And that'll lead you to the 197s that they reached last season.
You see for Grace McCallum and Utah, it's obvious here. You just want to go better than 9.825 to bump the score. She's got 9.975 on this event earlier this year at the Best of Utah meet at the Maverick Center.
She hit her feet on this last week on the low bar, but cleared it just fine.
And ended up with a modest score at the Lloyd Noble Center in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's going to be much better. Oh, did she roll out of it?
You know, the judges say they want to see control. Miley O'Keefe defined what control looks like on a landing and almost held it a little long. But this full in, really well done.
On the heels?
I think she controlled it. Yep.
Toes were off the mat?
Toes were up a little bit.
I'd give it to her.
But you can tell sometimes if they stumble into that salute, that's where they're lacking the control. I didn't see that there.
So I'll have to check the scores again. Utah's going to be close to a 49.3, maybe a 49.325. And Washington over a 49 in that rotation.